This is Genevieve Terry reporting with ColumbiaHappenings.tv. I'm here today with Wanda Jones, the committee chair of Tough Enough to Wear Pink. Wanda, many Columbia County residents have heard of Tough Enough to Wear Pink. Most people think it's a cancer organization. Could you explain to us how it all started and what your purpose truly is?
Well, you know, Jen, it did originally start with the idea being that it was centered on breast cancer awareness and bringing that into the forefront of our community. But through the years, it has developed crisis fund, Tough Enough to Wear Pink crisis fund. So it's all about helping people with any kind of illness, any kind of emergency. We just want to be involved in helping our neighbors and our friends.
So how many members are in your organization? Is there a board? Can anyone volunteer?
We have about 42 members who are a part of Columbia County Resources. That doesn't necessarily mean they're all involved in Tough Enough to Wear Pink, but most are. And of course, yes, we welcome volunteers. With all the events that we have going on, we can always use volunteers to help us man, the tables where we're selling items and things like that. We do have a board. There's an 8-member board that sits in charge of the Tough Enough to Wear Pink Fund, and they make most of the decisions related to distribution of monies.
Do you think you could describe a successful Tough Enough to Wear Pink community story? I mean, without naming anyone, of course.
Oh goodness, there are so many stories. The one that just comes to mind automatically is a gentleman who was riding a motorcycle, got seriously injured in a crash, and I do mean seriously injured. He ended up being paralyzed and handicapped. Insurance covered most everything that he needed. I mean, as far as his medical condition and stuff, that was all taken care of, and he had a wheelchair. But what he didn't have was a lift that would fit on his car so that he could continue to live an independent life. So he petitioned for some funds to help get him a lift. And of course, he met all the qualifications and stuff like that. So we helped him to get a lift that was mounted on his car. And he continues to live and is perfectly, fine as far as that goes in today's society. And we have a book that we keep here at the fairgrounds, and I have to go back to it from time to time because it reminds me of why we do this. It's our crisis fund, and it's our memory album, and inside you will find thank you notes. Not that a thank you note's ever required from anybody, but some people have just felt through the years that they wanted to let us know what a difference it made in their lives for us to help them, and they have responded by sending us some kind of thank you note or a letter. We even had one gentleman actually write a letter to the newspaper, and it was published to let people know that he was in need, and we helped him. Most of our applicants stay nameless as far as the community goes. We never disclose names. If they choose to write us a thank you note, that's their business and that's their prerogative, and we love to read them and hear it. But it's just so neat. We've helped over 240 people so far since 2006 with our money, and we've actually dispersed $181,800 into our community, helping our neighbors and our friends and our family members, and it just touches my heart to be able to see all the things that we've been able to accomplish.